Hey yo, what's poppin' with you though? It's your boy Carol, and we're back with another VGC ranked Wi-Fi battle, whatever you want to call it. This time we're going back to the first team I ever made in Pokemon Sword and Shield with Umbreon, Gardevoir, Duraludon, Corviknight, Arcanine, and Gastrodon. Of course, you always know I always have Gastrodon on my teams just because of those dang fish. Those dang fish are always running around, Mr. Fish. But either way, we're facing off against another person in my Discord by the name of CrudMonkey92. So if you are watching this, thanks for the battles. And again, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, make sure to join the Discord. This is where we do all our trades, our battles, our team building together, and it's really fun. Either way, let's see what my opponents bring today. I'm very curious. The last video, if you haven't seen it, it was like a half an hour long video. My opponent brought some really cool stuff. And my opponent's bringing some really cool stuff this time around too. In Appleton, I've never seen this thing in action. Cinderace, I haven't seen Cinderace in VGC. Dragapult and Dragapult's everywhere. We have Gigalith, which is a cool pick over Tyranitar. We have Pincurchin, which can set up electric terrain. And we have Orbeetle, which I really have never seen in VGC either. Looking at my opponent's team though, I was gonna say Specs Gardevoir could do some work too. Specs Gardevoir can do some work. If it wasn't for Gigalith, I would say Arcanine can do some work. Umbreon can do a ton of work too. Just because all his Pokemon are pretty strong, so they'd be weak to those foul plays. I think Duraludon is the Dynamax Pokemon of choice I want to bring. So let's go with Specs Gardevoir and Umbreon. I'll bring Corviknight into the back. Is that a good play though? I'm not sure if that's actually a good play. And we'll bring Duraludon. If he leads off with Dragapult, let me just say good luck into the chat. Good luck, have fun. If he leads with Dragapult, then I could, in theory, switch out Gardevoir into like Corviknight and then foul play with Umbreon, but it'd be a very bad start if he leads up with Dragapult. He leads up with Cinderace, Pincurchin, a shiny Cinderace, and is that a shiny Pincurchin? No, that's just a shiny Cinderace. I couldn't tell. I've barely seen Pincurchin, so I'm not really sure what either of these Pokemon do. I don't think he's using electric terrain either, so I'm not even sure what Pincurchin's other ability is. Cinderace is kind of threatening to my team, I'm not gonna lie. Corviknight doesn't really want to face off with it either. Could just go with do I want to go with Trick or do I want to go with Moonblast? Because Moonblast might just destroy this thing, but if this thing's a physical attacker or a defensive Pokemon, then I think Trick might be the way to go. But let's foul play the Cinderace. This Cinderace might have high jump kick, which is something I really don't want to see. Is he Dynamaxing Cinderace right off the top of the bat? Oh, this might be bad. If he's Dynamaxing Cinderace right off the top of the bat, this might be bad, and he is Dynamaxing Cinderace right off the top of the bat. So, ooh, hit me up with that, yeah. Okay, so if he uses Max Knuckle, he'll raise his own attack though. So Max Knuckle does come out. Umbreon can definitely take a non-stab Max Knuckle. Not well, but we can definitely take it. So that means this foul play is definitely going to hurt, but he's going to live because he's Dynamaxed. So let's see. Trick this Pincurchin. Some choice specs. I don't think this thing's a special attacker, so hopefully this thing uses a support move. I got King's Rock. Umbreon's going to use foul play on the Cinderace. Does nearly half. As Pincurchin goes with the Poison Jab. And, oh my lord. I did not know Pincurchin was that strong. I'm not gonna lie, I did not know Pincurchin was that strong. Unfortunately for him, he is locked into that, and I have a Duraludon who's ready to fight. He is locked into Poison Jab against my Steel-type Pokemon, and I think I can take a Max Knuckle. I would get the weakness policy as well. Max Whirlwind would lower my opponent's attack. I think Max Whirlwind would just take out my opponent from here. So we're gonna do that. I do not have I don't have what's it called on this thing. I don't have Protect. So let's just Helping Hand into Patricia's gonna switch out. That makes sense. Orbeetle's gonna come out. I'm not too afraid of this thing because I do have Corviknight in the back. Is he gonna max? If he max Knuckles to get into Umbreon, he's gonna take out my Umbreon. But then his Cinderace will go down to the max Wormwind. If he goes into Duraludon, I should be able to take a max Flare, just because of the Bolt. And I should be able to take a max Knuckle easily, get the weakness policy off, and then be a huge threat. So let's see what my opponent decides to do. Helping Hand into Duraludon. Is he gonna use max Knuckle again? Is it into Duraludon? It's into Duraludon. Yes! Give me that weakness policy, and Umbreon gets to survive. That was a perfect turn for me. The fact that Umbreon gets to survive, as well as me getting this weakness policy damage, this weakness policy helping Hand max Wormwind. Yeah, it's done. It's over. Cinderace! Cinderace is definitely dying after that one. There was no chance. I think that thing could have been at full health and it would have died after that weakness policy helping Hand boosted max Wormwind from Duraludon. Duraludon's a monster. Duraludon's an absolute monster. And I can't wait till I have my new team built up. So let's see. Ooh, my Lord. I love Shiny Gigalith. I love Shiny Gigalith so much. It looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. Now from here, I could max Steel Spike, and I think that's kind of what I want to do. We're going to max Steel Spike. Actually, he has Pincurchin in the back. Okay, let's max Steel Spike, and let's go with Snarl. So again, I have no idea what this Orbeetle wants to do. If the Orbeetle goes with Bug Buzz, the Snarl will weaken it. The Snarl, as long as the Snarl ticks Gigalith, I should be able to take this Gigalith out too. Gigalith doesn't have Sandstream, it has weakness policy. Not weakness policy, it has Sturdy, I should say. Snarl, gonna hit both of them, take out the Gigalith as well as weakening Orbeetle. That's perfect. And Duraludon is looking mighty threatening. I don't think Orbeetle can really touch Duraludon. Trick Room goes up. So Orbeetle's a Trick Room user. I didn't know it was actually a Trick Room user. I'm so used to seeing Hatterene as far as Psychic type Pokemon Trick Room users that I wasn't expecting that. But at the same time, if Orbeetle's a special attacker, which I'm pretty sure Orbeetle are special attackers, then he's actually weakened because of that Snarl. And Pincurchin comes back out. I think I want to just go into this Pincurchin, if I'm being honest, because I have Corviknight in the back. And I know for a fact Orbeetle cannot do anything to Corviknight. So let's Moonlight back up with Umbreon, as we're going to max Wormwind into Pincurchin. And then once we're back to being a normal Duraludon, I can just spam those +2 flash cannons into Orbeetle. And I think we have this first game under wraps. But I don't want to count anything before I say anything. Zing Zap goes into Duraludon, does absolutely nothing. Umbreon's gonna get Moonlight off, which is all I really need. I just need that. Umbreon's gonna get back up to full, so it's like that Max Knuckle has never even happened. Max Wormwind, so is Orbeetle actually the fastest thing on the field? So Orbeetle's the fastest thing on the field despite being the Trick Room user. That's unique. Okay, so Pincurchin does go down. And what's Orbeetle even doing? Yeah, Orbeetle was legitimately the fastest thing on the field. So the Trick Room actually just helped out Duraludon and Umbreon. But yeah, from here, Duraludon plus Umbreon support, this one's in the bag for us. We'll Flash Cannon. Actually, you know, let's go with the Draco Meteor. I want to see if I can get a good screenshot for the. I want to see if I can get a good screenshot off of for the thumbnail. The battle was canceled. Either way, GG. But that's round one. And let's see what time we're at. We're at 9 minutes, so we can definitely get a round two. We can definitely get a round two. And let's see what we can do. I love my first team too, but this first team does have its problems. But I feel like it's a very good team overall, regardless. So not selected. We're gonna go back in with team one. I might replace Corviknight with a more offensive Corviknight, like a bulk up one, so that way when it Dynamaxes, it can be more threatening. Like get a bulk up off and then start using max airstreams. But let's see. Let's go go with the Battle Tower. I never use the Battle Tower, even though it's the Toby Fox theme that everyone likes. So let's see what we can do for the second game. Okay, obviously the same thing. I really want to see the Appleton. I have no idea what Appleton does, and I really want to see the Appleton. I feel like I really need to bring Umbreon because Foul Play will take out Dragapult. It will do a ton of damage to Gigalith. It will break the Sash with Snarl. Snarl will lower Orbeetle's offenses. So, and again, with Cinderace having Max Knuckle, I think Umbreon is a shoo-in from my team. Gardevoir didn't do as much help as I wanted to do, and I don't think I want to bring it back. Cinderace is a threat. Arcanine can get an Intimidate off, but that would make Gigalith quite the threat. Let's see, what's my Arcanine set anyway? Extreme Speed, Wild Charge, Flippers. I have nothing. I don't have Close Combat, so I have nothing for that Gigalith. I don't want to really bring Gastrodon if I have Appleton to worry about. So I'll lead off with Umbreon and Corviknight. And I think I'll bring Arcanine in the back for Intimidate support. And from there, I think we just bring Duraludon again. And I think if we bring Duraludon again, I think we're good. Because Duraludon is a very good matchup against my opponent's team. I don't think my opponent really has anything for Duraludon. Unless Dragapult's special. If that's a special Dragapult, then you can pretty much just one-shot me with a Draco Meteor. Or even probably a Life Orb, Shadow Ball, or Choice Best Shadow Ball. Depending on what he has. But again, if you guys are liking these videos, definitely hit that like button. Subscribe. It helps me out a ton. Shiny Appleton at that. And definitely join the Discord, because that's where we get all these battles done. That's where we do trades and raids and everything else. So he knows my items. Citrus Berry leftovers, that's fine. Now, I have no idea what Appleton does. I really don't. But I think I want to try to prevent this Orbeetle from getting up the Trick Room. So I'm going to Snarl. I'm not even sure if Appleton's a physical attack or a special attack, if I'm being perfectly honest with you. And I think I'm going to Brave Bird into Orbeetle, because Brave Bird will take it down to the Sash if it has a Sash, and then Snarl will take it out. So Appleton protects. That's a fine. I wasn't even targeting the Appleton this turn. Corviknight coming through with the Brave Bird. Is that going to just take it out, or does it have a Focus Sash? It doesn't have a Focus Sash, but Orbeetle does survive, so it's bulky enough to take a Brave Bird. And Snarl protects from Appleton, but I am going to hit this Orbeetle, and it's going to barely live. So he is going to be able to get the Trick Room off. And Orbeetle barely living that. Oh, I should have went with the Foul Play. I really didn't think it was going to survive that Brave Bird that well. Like, does Orbeetle just have a lot of physical defense? Like, again, I have no idea what half of these new Pokemon do yet. So, I'll Snarl, because as we saw from the last game, my Umbreon is actually slower than Orbeetle, so I can Snarl to take them both out, as well as break any Focus Sashes on Appleton, even though I don't think it's a Focus Sash Pokemon. Looking at what I brought, I still want to leave Duraludon as my Dynamaxer. Like, I technically could Dynamax Corviknight, but at the same time, I don't think it would really help me. So, we're going to Brave Bird into Appleton. I'm assuming Appleton is a Trick Room S Pokemon. It looks like it's probably very slow. So Appleton's going to go with the Energy Ball. Not doing very much to my Corviknight at all. We're going to get this Snarl off. We'll weaken that Appleton's Energy Ball, as well as taking out the Orbeetle, which is very, very good. Umbreon doing what it does best. We're getting rid of that Orbeetle. Brave Bird, I think Appleton's probably going to take this, because Appleton's a very bulky Pokemon to what I know. Yeah, so it can take one Brave Bird. Corviknight's doing so much damage to itself. Ripen. I have no idea what this ability does. I'm assuming it has something to do with berries. Citrus Berry. Okay, so seeing how much he recovered from that Citrus Berry, I'm assuming Ripen doubles the effects of berries. Or makes you heal more from berries. Or makes you heal from berries regardless. Because that was definitely not Citrus Berry stuff. So, Pincurchin's going to come out. I'm not too afraid of the Appleton, just because Energy Ball into a 4x resist of Corviknight isn't doing anything. I can Foul Play Pincurchin, because I saw how strong that thing is. OHKOing my Gardevoir with a Poison Jab. I'll Protect with Corviknight to make sure I can't get any Zing Zaps onto my Corviknight, just to make sure the Corviknight can live as long as possible. And I haven't revealed Protect yet, so unless he's predicting me to have Protect, it should come as a semi-surprise. But I'm feeling pretty good about this game right now. I feel like Umbreon is in a very, very good spot. Anyway, ooh, that's Level Ball. Is that going to be a Dynamax Pincurchin? Yeah, it is. Oh, that is a big boy. That is a big boy. I'm surprised it's not Electric Terrain, though, because Electric Terrain would immediately go off and make his Zing Zaps even stronger. But technically, if he uses Max Lightning here, he's going to get the Electric Terrain off anyway. Corviknight protects, which honestly doesn't really matter because he's going to get the hit off and he's going to get the Electric Terrain boosted off. And he's in Trick Room, so this Pincurchin might just, it might put in some work. I don't really have anything for Pincurchin. I'm assuming it's bulky. And Appleton is going to be sitting there too. Appleton uses Leech Seed, so I kind of want to get Umbreon out of here because if he can Leech Seed, if he can Leech Seed stall and protect, then that's not a good look. That's definitely not a good look. Corviknight's going to get some health back. Trick Room should only have like another turn left though. But that Appleton over there, huh? How many turns of Trick Room are left? Trick Room has 2 turns. I think I'm just gonna keep Foul playing into Pincurchin, but I think I'm gonna switch out Corviknight for Umbreon just to get the Intimidate off onto Pincurchin. I know it's gonna weaken my Umbreon's Foul plays if Pincurchin has less attack power, but I want him doing less damage in general. So, especially with that Max Light, that Electric Terrain up, he is looking like a threat. I never thought I'd see this thing as a huge threat, but look at it. It's that's the face of no mercy right there. And a Max Lightning even through Intimidate is probably gonna still do a ton of damage to my Arcanine if he went into that slot. Either way, Intimidate goes off. Appleton is going to lower its attack, as well as lowering the attack of Pincurchin. As Pincurchin goes with the Max Lightning into my Arcanine slot. And yeah, that still did way over half. So, that still did way too much damage. Dragon Pulse going into my Umbreon slot. Umbreon should be able to take that because of that Snarl, yeah. Snarl is definitely coming into play. Foul Play doing significantly less damage, but that Appleton is getting more health back. Okay. So, oh my god. Yeah, Appleton's getting way too much health back for me. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hard switch back into Corviknight. If he takes out Corviknight, that's fine. I do have Duraludon in the back, and I'm pretty sure Duraludon's max form against just OHKO Appleton. And Duraludon isn't threatened by Pincurchin at all, especially at -1. From here, I think I'm just going to, I think I'm just going to protect with Arcanine, because if he singles down Arcanine, then I'll be able to get the, my Figgy Berry. So Cinderace comes out. Honestly, I forgot that he still had 3 Pokemon left, so this is still a 3-3 game. Okay, so I switch out Umbreon, go into Corviknight, but what's he going to do? Is he going to go into my Umbreon slot, which is now Corviknight, or is he going to try to take out my Arcanine from here? Max Geyser, is that going into Arcanine? That is going into Arcanine. That being said, Max Geyser will set up the rain, which will weaken his own Cinderace, if the Cinderace was going to be using Pyro Ball. So, I'm not sure if that was the best play. I think Max Lightning was still the best play. Because now I get my Figgy Berry, I have more health than before. I'm not even sure what water move this thing used. In all honesty, I know it's a sea urchin, but I know it's pure electric, so I'm not even sure what it actually used there. That being said, I can actually make use of this electric terrain and go with Wild Charge into the Cinderace slot. I'm going to try to Tailwind with Corviknight. That way Duraludon will be faster than Cinderace, and I'll Wild Charge into Cinderace with my Arcanine. With that lightning boosted electric terrain, it's going to be doing some nice damage. Cinderace does go with the Pyro Ball. Best animation in the game, right there. And Corviknight is going to barely live because of that rain from Max Geyser. Lightning, oh my god, it has Lightning Rod? Oh, that's a bad play on my part. It's going to increase its special attack, but I'm pretty sure this thing's a physical attacker. I mean, he set up the rain for himself and the electric terrain, so he might just use Thunder. Liquidation, this thing gets Liquidation, oh my. Anyway, Arcanine does go down, so I may have misplayed that turn. Arcanine's going to go down. I did get the Tailwind off with my Corviknight though, which means Corviknight looking very good, very good right now for Corviknight. So Duraludon is going to come out, and I think this is where I start to go on my rampage. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to just Brave Bird into Cinderace. I kind of want to keep Cinderace around just because of the if he uses like high jump kick on my Duraludon, I'll take it, I'll get the weakness policy off, and then I'll become an absolute monster. But I think I'm just gonna max Wormwind into Pincurchin. It hasn't shown Protect yet, so if it has Protect, we might be in a bad spot. But he showed off Liquidation, and he showed off I'm assuming Zingzap from the Max Lightning. He also showed off Poison Jab in the previous game. So I want to say he doesn't have Protect, but you never want to count your chickens before they hatch. Because now I have my Dynamax Pokemon up, Duraludon. Let's go. Let's see what my opponent can do against this ginormous threat. Max Wormwind is going to be the fastest thing on the field because of that Tailwind. And we're going to get this Pincurchin out of the field. So the threat is gone. Critical hit, I really don't think that matters. I am modest with a Max Wormwind coming off of Draco Meteor. So that, I don't think that mattered, but it could have. High jump kick, not going to do a lot of damage at all. And we're going to get that weakness policy off. So now I'm at double speed with the Tailwind. And I have +2 special attack because of this, +2 special attack because of the weakness policy. Brave Bird doing an absolute ton of damage, and Corviknight still alive after the Brave Bird recoil damage. So Corviknight showing its worth on this team. I was thinking about switching it off with a more offensive Corviknight, but my bulky Corviknight is coming through right now. And we're seeing so many cool Pokemon in this game too. Appleton comes back out. I'm gonna take this thing out with a Max Wormwind before it can start leech seeding me. If it uses Protect, that's fine, because honestly, I think I have this game as long as Umbreon can live the high jump kick. But if not, then I mean, I still gotta get this Brave Bird off. So Max Wormwind, no Protect on Appleton's side of the field, so he's not trying to stall out Dynamax. Max Wormwind coming through, absolutely demolishing Appleton, as well as lowering the attack of Cinderace even further. So Cinderace is like, what, -2 attack right now because of those Max Wormwinds. High jump kick, eating it up Duraludon, still at below half HP, as Corviknight gonna go in with the Brave Bird, and we're gonna get the high roll and finish off the game. Cinderace goes down, but Corviknight is also going to go down after a job well done. So GG Crud Monkey 92. Those were amazing games. I definitely saw. I was unaware of how Pincurchin being such a nice Pokemon, as well as Appleton being good with those leash seeds, kind of like Ferrothorn. But either way, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, Karo Studio, and I'll see you guys for the next game or battle or shiny video, whatever I decide to upload. And I hope you guys enjoyed this the previous video, which was about half an hour long. I hope you enjoyed this video, which is 25 minutes long or so, or 24, 25 minutes long. So tell me if you guys want to see the longer videos with 2 battles to 3 battles per video, or if you want me to go back to just doing 1 battle per video. But with that, I'm out.